Not much, Leo. What's going on, man? Just plugging away, just on the grind. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's just I've been having a little bit of hard time dealing with how we got screwed over, man. But I'm just trying my best to not look at that too much instead of what I can control in the next 3 weeks, you know. Yeah, I couldn't do this game in a billion years. Usually I play Minecraft and Black Ops Zombies, but you need real skill for this because the ghost moves too fast for me. Yeah, some people are saying they move too slow because they're just, you know, they're jerks, so I appreciate it. It's one of those things that I just practiced for a long time just for fun. So this game coming out, it's like when Mario 35 came out for Switch. I was really good at that because of how much Mario I played for fun. So like a lot of that has to do with that, and you know, when you do the game for fun predominantly, then the rest will come. That's why people that are really good at the games that you mentioned can play them at uber competitive levels or really difficult levels and make it seem effortless because they first and foremost are having fun doing it. So I highly suggest that before you try to get competitive at any game, that you make sure that you're having fun playing it, because that will be so that it's not work. Like, this isn't work. The only reason why I get tired sometimes when I'm playing long sessions of this is because I don't have anybody to talk to. That's why I'm a second screen gamer, so that when I'm doing marathon type stuff or grinding in RPGs or trying to get drops to happen and stuff like that, or just working on getting my skills up in a speedrun, I'll second screen something because it's always going to be on and awake. But also, unfortunately for that, I'm running out of stuff that I've not seen originally, so I had to go out and get some more stuff, but the funds right now are just so low. Funds are just like at critical mass, unfortunately, because I took I stopped doing my other two jobs that are the two jobs I had lined up because they were just taking up too much of my time trying to get the esports league off the ground, trying to play this competitively, and then also we just started applying for a sponsorship through Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated, so this became like also kind of like a sponsorship stunt in a way, but then now I'm playing strictly out of this goal that I've made to get 5,000 wins by 4th of July, but mainly just to see if I can play until they reinstate my 119,246 experience points. I'm really frustrated that they just took the game offline for almost a day and rolled back some of the scores, almost all the scores for everybody, including my rival, got all 100 and something thousand of his experience points back, but we didn't, and it's a fucking travesty, like really. Like somebody that's like championing leaderboard scores and trying to, you know, tout the achievement in a way to get people motivated to try to live their dreams and everything else and just go all in on themselves. The thing just keeps screwing me over technically, and like every time that I just lay down and deal with it, now I'm dealing with somebody in public that's wondering like why I'm not doing more about it, and I've done everything I could. I got through Amber playing with fire. We reached them on their Instagram before they did the rollback, and so I thought that was going to be good, but then right before the rollback, or while the server was down, I made sure to shoot them another message from my Facebook, and like the response was a little less than what I liked on the Facebook, like, oh, it's a gamble that we'll get a hold of you here unless we think that it's worthy to get a hold to answer you, and then like this is like while they're in the middle of fixing everybody's experience points but mine, like. And I mean, I have gone out of my way to like play this game now for be the person since launch had the most footage on YouTube for this game for free, out of our own pocket, to the point where I'm almost starving. I'm not trying to be shitty about it, but like I'm selling my possessions to keep the thing going until I start another job, and like, you know, just to keep the community going and stuff. And now the community is just asking me like, what the hell's going on, guys? Like, why? And I don't know now. If anything else, hashtag justice for the Vid-Bits, you know, to Amber Play with Fire. Let them know, like, hey, where's the Vid-Bits 119,246? Because if you add that up, you know, look at Mint. He's got all of his. He went from wiped out twice, too, and he got all of his back. I got wiped out twice, one for the 119,246, so that was the world record above him. Then I started over at 2, and then I built it up to 41,000. Then I got wiped out again, and I was at a 10,000, and then they reinstated my 41,000 yesterday, but they didn't reinstate my 119,246. Didn't get that back. That's 100 hours of play. Out of the 125 hours between the two that I lost, 100 hours, or, you know, 130 hours between the two of them, I didn't get that back. Like, so, like, and all I can do is keep trying. Hope that they don't wipe us out again. Keep trying and know that even every time I let it go, it just sticks in my freaking head that, you know, the guy that's in, I don't care, it's not Try Again's fault, it's not Shadow's fault, which I think is Gamer 2012, I'm not sure, definitely not Shanimal's fault, not Kofi's fault, nobody's fault, but when you got somebody that's on top now, when I should legitimately have, you know, if you add the two together, it's 175,000 experience points, so that puts me above him by about 50,000, the best in the world. And all I can do is say, hey, you know, you can say, hey, look it up, you know, if you don't believe me, look it up. That's all I can say is look it up. And all of it's there. I have every single episode on here for you to see, every single episode transparently, so. But yeah, I mean, it's a little disheartening, but I'm going to keep going. And I see you say, I used to play, Spaces, I used to play Black Ops 2, but it was the Wii version. I used to be in the top 300 for number of kills and zombies. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's neat when you can tout that kind of stuff. It really is. It's really cool. And that's part of, like, what we're trying to do with our esports brand, is try to, like, give people a space to be able to tout that stuff so that they can compare and compete against other people that they know. Like, yeah, we all can get on these leaderboards and stuff, but, like, the networking needs to be done, that all the different people that can get a hold of each other on all these different leaderboards that play similar stuff can get together and find, like, a way to get a hold of each other, so when they actively can compete against each other, it's almost like they can virtually be in the arcades together and, you know, playing when they're going to play against each other and stuff. like, you know, playing events. We can play in virtual tournaments and stuff. I know they do a good job with that with Antstream Arcade, which I can't wait to be able to get into some of that, but unfortunately financially I can't really afford to right now. But Antstream Arcade is amazing, where you can compete against each other in weekly challenges and stuff. The value's tremendous there, as long as you got stable internet and everything, that you can stream like a virtual arcade that has challenges and stuff. And I was doing it on Atari, the Atari VCS. Unfortunately I got rid of it, but I was using it strictly to play Antstream Arcade, but now you can play Antstream Arcade on the Xbox, so it's definitely one of the things that make it worth it. I heard it's coming to Steam soon, so I hope it does, but until then, check it out on Xbox, and it's just like a suite of all the coolest arcade games that they have licenses for, where you can compete against each other in leaderboards and stuff. They do weekly challenges, they do prizes and stuff sometimes, but yeah, like, that's what I'm trying to get, is that feeling of being able to get people together where you can talk about, you know, even from the smallest things, from old school arcade games to like stuff on the Wii U, dead high score and leaderboards and stuff, being able to still pull a community together that care enough about it to be able to get that information together where people can still compete about stuff like that that's offline as far as servers go and stuff. You know, validation, all of that. I feel like that there is a place for that, and like I would like to be able to say that we're going to continue to push the narrative. I know we're not the only people that care about it. By no means have I done the research to see who else has been trying to do anything with it. But I do know that it still should always be topically talked about, especially anybody else that has a new platform as an influencer or anything in the gaming community that cares about gaming, like preservation of these types of things, and also being able to get people excited about it is really important to me. So, let's see here. Do you play any other games for like stress relief? I don't know, like Minecraft and Black Ops. Any new game so I don't get mad at it. A new game that you don't get mad at. Yeah, man, Peggle. Peggle's a good one. If you like Plinko or like pinball type thing, it's really, really satisfying. There's a video up on the channel. Check it out. See if it's for you. Peggle's a great one. Like any open world game where you don't have to do like the narrative, like, you know, but you can, but you don't have to. Like Red Dead Redemption is what Bray's playing right now as a comfort game, where like, you know, you can get super serious in it, but you don't have to. You can literally just go around, ride around as a cowboy, create some chaos for a little bit, enjoy it, turn it off. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to have a bunch of crazy time with it. You can if you want to, but you don't have to type situation. So, but yeah, that's what I would suggest to start with. But yeah, what we're doing today is we're going to play as many games as we can. Then we got to get that, whatever that win number is, minus 2,500, and then I'm going to divide that, and that's how many games we have to play for the next 3 weeks. Because tomorrow starts the countdown timer. I have 3 weeks to double this win to 5,000 wins. I know, Chief. He's grounding about it because he's like, you're crazy. Because the game's been out since what? How many days has the game been out? Let's check it out. We're not counting early access because we didn't have early access. So we had it the 9th. So, and we got it at the very end of the 9th. So we'll go ahead to the 10th. Even though it's like 20 minutes before the 9th's over, an hour, 20 minutes. So we'll say we didn't start playing ranked until the 10th. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 35. So we've gotten 2,000 wins in 5 weeks. About 5 weeks. So now in the next 3, we're going to get another one. So we're 2 weeks less time. We're going to get another one. We're going to get another 5,000. So we've played for 35 days. So let's see what we do for the next 21. I appreciate that. That's awesome that you think that it's like ASMR and calming. I really try to also make it very pleasant for you to see the patterns and everything. I try my best to just play very clean for you as possible, because there's no wrong way to do this, you know what I mean? But I also just try to like make it fun to watch. That's right, guys. If you look at the title of the video, I got 3 weeks to double these wins. 3 weeks. So definitely gonna happen, and I gotta work. The next 3 weeks, I gotta work 6 days. I'm not gonna talk about what job I picked up, but yeah, I had to pick up something because I can't get enough support, unfortunately. I've sold about at least half the stuff that I wanted to sell to be able to get the second streaming setup going on, so that we don't have to worry about messing up each other's time schedule and everything. And then, you know, unfortunately, like, that just means that, and then there's just been some bills that have come up, but it's nobody's fault. This isn't to guilt anybody, but the goal is to not have to go back to doing like another job other than this for 2 months. I wanted to take 2 full months off, but here I am in the 3rd week. The 8 weeks that I took off from not being involved with any of the companies I was working for, and now I've had to get a job somewhere else because, unfortunately, that's just the way it is. So I hope that it's pleasant, but I'm going to try my best to enjoy being there. I picked it, so hopefully I can enjoy being there and everything else. But I wouldn't lie. I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't a bit disappointed. But, you know, miracles and stuff like that don't happen on the time that you want them to happen on. So, like, even though everything seemed like it was lightning in a bottle at the same time, where I was number one in the world and applying for the sponsorship from Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated, then I lost the score because of a technical glitch, and then I tried to get it back and was a third of the way there, and I lost it because of the glitch again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, then I started selling stuff to be able to maintain, and then unfortunately things got a little bit bigger than I expected them to be right away because of things I couldn't foresee. And then now, like, some of the stuff I thought I could sell to be able to help me out with my finances, I can't sell because I need it. I need the Wii U. I was going to sell that. I need it, though, because it's helping me with the Nintendo World Championships series and stuff. I'm training for that. But then, like, you know, reaching out to Amber Play with Fire, and then them, you know, pretty much saying we'll see what we can do, and then, like, then not reaching back to us, and then again kind of just doubling down and reaching out to them again while the server was down, and then them reinstating everybody's experience points except for the one that we complained about, and us being probably the first people verbally to, you know, get a hold of them on Insta and everything else, and then just them being like, oh well, we'll see, and then them not give us but 20% of what we lost. Like, I'm so demotivated right now, guys, and I love Pac-Man. This is not work to me. as far as like the play aspects of it, but the mental hurdles, like because the play aspect of the achievement is not difficult for me, the mental hurdles of this has become the point where it's either alienated everybody that is around me, or it's made it so I'm having a difficult time being able to mentally hold together how it seems like this has just come together like this for me. Like, how is it that this game that's the first time a game's for like a battle royale besides Pac-Man 99 is affecting me in a way where I feel so connected to be able to play well at it, buy in at the $20 price point, be lucky enough that it's not, you know, super inviting to casuals, so that the achievement to me has weight to it, allows me to finally compete against other people in, like, you know, the old school arcade scene that's playing it, all the way up to people in the modern arcade scene that's playing it, petition the company that's published it, petition the company that made it, and everything else, and then try to be the biggest champion for free for it, have hundreds, almost 300 hours worth of it on YouTube for free for anybody to see all of our tech, all of that, and then we're the ones that don't get reimbursed for the freaking experience points that we lost the most of. We're the ones that look like an outlier that got 32nd place wins for 2,500 matches. And I know that there's the proof that it's not the case, and you can look in the folder and watch every single match and watch me get first and second place for 98% of it. But man, is it not just disheartening that it's not being taken care of. And I'm sure it's going to be some sort of technical reason, some sort of bullshit. Well, we could only do one rollback. I'm sorry that you guys got kill screened twice. Well, none of it was my fault. I've played this professionally since May 9th, and all of the stats are here. Server stats are here. Everything's here. You know what I mean? May 9th, and I started 20 minutes before the day, like, it looks like it's like 23.8, so it's like right before the damn day's even over. And I put all this time in the game, and I'm the one that screwed the most. While I continue to just be an ambassador for Pac-Man. Look at what a character like I have, Pac-Man. I don't have anybody else. I don't have him dressed up as anything. I told the YouTube world and our fan base that we was going to give him the global championship by Memorial Day, and we did. And it just frustrates the shit out of me that I have to get this passionate about it. And it's just like, guys, fix it, please. Give us back our 119,246. Wipe us clean and just give us that. I'm okay with that. If you can just wipe me clean and give me just that, that's fine, because I'm not trying to build up from 55,000 then to be able to compete with Pig. I'm building up a couple thousand, which is a day. So I will take that shit. But no, it's give me back the 40,000 I lost, which is the second amount I lost, which is only about, like, you know, like I said, like a day's worth of play, not 4 days worth. But whatever, that's another rant again. So, seeing a battle royale, you thinking to pick up Sonic Rumble? Space says. I don't know anything about Sonic Rumble, so it's not on my radar. I'm only gonna probably work on a couple at a time, unless for some reason the funding becomes there where I can start playing more of them passively. Because to me, it's like if you go to an arcade and you coin drop on a bunch of different games, like, once your skills are up there, people are like, you can't divide your time. What do you mean? Yeah, you can. You're going to be happy to break shit up, and all it's going to do is make it so that everything that you play, you're going to be eventually good at. Like, did you watch, I mean, anybody that's watching me obsess over Pac-Man, just go watch the Nintendo World Championships stuff I've started already. Like, I did Mario 1, 2, and 3, and a bonus game in 59 minutes, and, like, by the end of the bonus game, and that's with cart changes. I beat all those games in an hour. So, like, completely capable of doing more than one thing. Also playing Destiny with Gray right now, like, but we're trying to figure out the timing of that, but yeah. That too, because that happened to also, it's ending a 10-year cycle of how long we've been committed to at least seeing it through. But man, it just sucks that I'm even in this position where I have to even stress about this stupid shit. And then I get frustrated, it makes my play sloppy. I know, I mean, I've not been in IT for a while, but like, I just know that they're gonna justify it away as a technical thing. They're gonna be like, sorry, we were only able to do the recent rollback, and we realized, unfortunately, for your case, it was only 41,000 or 40,000. I know it's not the almost 120,000 you lost, but, you know, here's a third of it back. So, a fourth of it total. So, if it was 160,000 total, here's 40 of it back. Have a nice day. Well, everybody else, if they had only lost it one time and decided not to build it back. They got it back, so in Mint's case, 120,000 plus, 121,000. He gets all of it, which still puts him back into visual first place again. I mean, they are just fucking up bad. David Dow, one of the best players, David Dow. I've been touting you, bro. I've been touting you, bro. Like, and I can't wait to be able to go back to doing the call-out show. Like, I stopped doing the call-out show because the fucking ratings board was broken. And it's not, like, cool because that's the thing is I'm trying to give the glory to the gamers, man, David. And, like, you're one of those people that I made sure to, like, you know, call your name all cool and stuff. And I appreciate how much time you're putting in the community. And, like, people that know that you can only get 12 games an hour if you're facing bots know that the people that have racked up the wins have spent the damn time. You know what I mean? Like, not just the people that have spent the time in the beginning, but the people that have spent the damn time. Like, we did not get early adoption. We did not start playing the first. Not shitting on anybody that did because they're just pack maniacs like that. And again, like, for us personally, like, the chase has made this more interesting because had we adopted the 1st of May, this wouldn't even be a thing. We would have been so far ahead of everybody because of our obsessiveness that it wouldn't have mattered. You're an awesome player. For those that know, recognize you as the player with the most wins of this game in the world. That's most impressive than the rating point system. See, I thought so, but when you only get 5 ratings points for a win, David, and you can literally get to 32nd place and die over and over again, like, the ratings points help show you the type of player that you are. You know what I mean? So I do appreciate that. And it still does show the wins are there. But, like, you know, if it wasn't for the YouTube, for us to have preservation for them to see that almost all of my wins are, like, almost 98% of them are in the top, you know, 2 or 3, if not the first place. I mean, the majority of them are first place if you stat them out. Like, at least 95% of my wins are first place wins. And it's just like, you know, so that's why they have that ratings point system there, so that the first place wins being worth 75 points, you know, it makes it so that that number also shows the quality of the wins. So it was almost their way of being able to give you 2 different metrics to show how good of a player somebody is. So people that can just, you know, it also is a different way in general that they're doing a battle royale, whereas they're letting you be a winner from 32nd to 1st versus making everybody besides the first player a loser, you know, which I really appreciate that because from a younger perspective, I know it's more motivating for kids to be able to feel like they're a winner too, and to me, you know, that's awesome that they did that, but like, in the same sense then, that's why they have the ratings number to show the quality of your play. Like, that is like, if we're competing for high score, that is your score. So for them to continue to reset that score and know that we should have 175,000 as our score, I was literally going to order a championship title with adornable side plates and make the side plates hit 100,000, 300,000, 500,000 metrics and take pictures of them and do all this extra stuff for PR for this game. And then they just decided to make it so score is just such a stupid thing. Like, it doesn't work right. Like, so rating doesn't work right, and until it does, it just makes it so, like, you know, the only thing that can matter to me is the wins. And the only thing that does show weight of my play is the wins. But then the only way that you can see the quality of those wins is to go on the YouTube. So it's almost like now I get to shamelessly plug our YouTube, which when I've been going out in public, I've been trying to make this more about Pac-Man. I've been trying to make it more about, as you can see, like, I rep regular Pac-Man, and that's on purpose. That wasn't just a way to get, like, you know, Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated's attention. That just happened to coincide with that. But I appreciate that you say that, though. David Dow is one of the best players. Let me check out your channel and see if I can give you some love there. Definitely appreciate you. Doesn't have any videos, but still your fact that you're in YouTube and everything. I appreciate that, David. I appreciate, you know, hanging out with you and stuff. So. That's what our goal is, David. David says, stay positive, Pac-Maniac. You're the man. You know what happens when we human players go at it ranked and we duel it out. The winner doesn't even get the full 75 points. I know. That's what I'm in. That's like what I'm so, like, that's part of the mission, man. Because, like, you know, I have some great games with some of these top-ranked people, with Shanimal, with Space, with Try Again, with Sears Days, with some of these people that are amazing players. And, like, it's just been so much fun. To get out there. So, like, when we can get to the point where we can start getting people more infectious and they want to try to catch up, then we can get in these lobbies where even if it's just like the last, I was just trying to be realistic, but let's just say the last fourth of the field. So, you know, the last 16 of us are just like the ones that are just trying to get in like the last room, and like how many packs are in there, and like what kind of craziness can happen. I'm excited for the potential for that to happen, especially when we can correlate schedules and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been saying that since the beginning. Like these rating numbers are artificial anyways at best, because we're facing predominantly bots. But once the game gets there, and I know it can, I really believe it can. It's only been a month. This game's been out for like as far as like everybody goes, it's been out a month. Like you had to pay $10 extra to get it at the beginning of May, but as far as like the 9th to the 9th goes, like it's been a month and a couple days. So I'm totally excited that they're trying to get it figured out in the beginning. It's just, again, just trying to be positive as possible with as much as, you know, we've been affected personally, and I just don't, again, I don't even get why they just can't look at my rating and be like, well, the rating is enough for them to realize, you know, that I'm level 32 ranked. So, like, mathematically, I don't know. I know Bray's passionate about it too. I got a couple people that are ranked in the pinball community in the world, that are some really high ranked pinball players in the world, that are, you know, encouraging me to stay positive about it too. So, especially because they wanted to make sure that I did some stuff, because you know, if I didn't do some stuff about it, then they don't want me to just lay over and roll over about it, because I know that in the community, you know, when you're competing for stuff like this, it's super important for there to be integrity there. And especially for people at, you know, Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated and Amber Play with Fire, understanding that the integrity of their leaderboards at this point, with a game that's in its infancy like this, is important, because the leaderboards are what people are fighting for. You know, yes, they are fighting to go in there and cosmetically doll their pack up and have some fun with their friends, but the people that are trying to play ranked are trying to be the best in their tier, and the best in their division, and then the best, hopefully, in the, you know, where they rank in the world against, in this case, almost 3,600 people. So, yeah, they're like, oh, it's only 3,600 people. Yeah, but it's 3,600 people that paid to play this game, not millions of people that can just download it and play it for free. So to me, being the top of 3,600 people of anything that want to be there is important. And you know what I mean? Like that goes from hot dog eating contests to, you know, being the best home interior decorator, to being the best, you know, chef, to being the best programmer, best lyricist, best poet, best artist, anything. Like when you're competing against the people that want to be there, it matters a lot more than the people that can just get there for just because, you know. And then that's not to discredit the casuals, because there's an elimination mode in this game where you can play casually with your friends and, you know, dress up and have fun. But the people that are really trying to be the best in the world are playing ranked. And right now, me, is the Vid-Bits, Brian from the Vid-Bits, we have to deal with an inconsistency in their rating system, which makes it so that we're not shown as the best in the world, but we are. So. And that's definitely not discrediting some of the great people that we have in chat, like David Dow and Space, and again, Shanimal, Try Again, Sears Days. There's other people that I'm playing with that are just amazing, amazing players. Pulling for you and your goals and the overall longevity and sustainability for this game, setting positive vibes, and keep hope that they will work in fixing the early holes in the game, says David. I appreciate that, man. But David, also, if you haven't seen, we have on the channel Nintendo World Championships 2024, looking forward to that, coming out July 18th, where we're going to be able to all compete against each other globally on leaderboards for games and speed attacks and time attacks for 13 of Nintendo's biggest titles, from the Marios to Zeldas and stuff like that. And those will be challenges that change every 7 days. So everybody will be trying to be the best in the world at those games. And then when they get their spot there, they'll be locked in. So I'm excited. That was awesome. but they will be locked into forever for those, and I'm excited to be able to compete with that. So yeah, as far as the longevity of this game goes, I'm all for it. I'm just trying to get my legs, cemented firmly so I can continue to work on being an MC while I'm waiting for Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated to respond to our application for sponsorship, because we did apply 4 days before we got the Eastern United States, let alone the United States, let alone the global championships, and they still have not sent anything back. They haven't sent a cease and desist. They continue to let us monetize their game as we put up close to 300 hours of content on it and continue to MC it and tout it and be a champion for it, a champion if you will, in public about it. But yeah, we're still waiting for the answer for that. We did get a hold of Amber Play with Fire and get some response to them. Their two different branches are different. Their Instagram and their Facebook responses are totally different. Their Instagram was warming and inviting, and their Facebook was a smartass and not very fun response. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I hopefully agree. And again, just to reiterate what David Dow says, pulling for you and your goals, and the overall longevity and sustainability for this game, sending you positive vibes and keep hope that they will work on fixing the early holes in the game. I love that, Dave. I love that, David. I appreciate that, bud. For you too, man, because, it's not just about me. You're up here. You're up here too. Like, you know what I mean? You're up here too, and you're right there. He's 17. He's so humble. Undefeated. I hope that you're, not to jinx your undefeated rank. That can change for many reasons. I lost one of them. Even if you just completely controlled the controllable, there was one where I got kicked from the game, from the server during one of the games. It still showed that I won, but then it counted it as a loss. That was one of my losses. So hopefully you're not stressed about that too much, but that's very impressive. That's a very impressive number. I think that's the reason why Kofi's not playing as much anymore, is because they keep worrying about that number getting hit. And yeah, there's reasons why it could happen that has nothing to do with you, man. I'm definitely pulling for everybody that wants to keep undefeated, stay undefeated. I think we made it to almost 600. A little bit, I think 620 is when we lost our first match because of some stuff that was our fault. I fell asleep. That's what it is. I nodded off. Second loss, though. Second loss was because of it just kicking me out from the server after getting a dub and then counting as a loss. Third one was a business meeting that was bad timed. Like, I can justify almost all of them. 6 of them was from falling asleep. Another couple of them was from not timing coming back to the console in time. I legitimately lost probably two. Two of them I lost, and I lost them to bots. Like, legitimately just trying to do something stupid. But it's just after you get to the point where, as long as it still says 99%, I'm cool. I don't really care about it as much anymore. I mean, but I do appreciate, as far as the loss goes, but as far as the wins go, yeah, I'm trying to hit 5,000 in the next 3 weeks. Will be the total, which is, in 5 weeks I've hit 2,500-ish. So what happens in 3 weeks? When I hit another 2,500-ish, I hit 5,000. What's 5,000 points in Miss Pac-Man? It's the banana. The banana target. So we're going for the banana, baby. We're going for 5,000 wins. We'll be the first people to do it. Definitely, there's no way that anybody can do it without having a diluted quality of them. It's possible. Somebody else can do it too, but they're going to have to get 32nd place and lose over and over and over again. So that's how they're going to have to do it. Like, they're not going to do it, like, sexy. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be cool like that, doing stuff like that. Being really ballsy with my play. But we're going to have fun with it. We're going to have fun. We're going to give you the lowdown about how many wins that is a day. It really just depends on how many I get done today. Because then it's 21 days. And then you just take whatever I've left divided by 21, and that's how many games I'm going to play a day. If I play more than that in a day, then I get to erase all the spots, and I get to redo the math and play less every day. The goal is to be having fun. So as long as I'm having fun, I'll play a lot. When I get to the point where I'm not having much fun, then I might have to play little in the next day, and then I have to readjust all the rest of the days. It's going to be fun. 3 weeks. 3 weeks of this, guys. 3 weeks of Pac. So, tell your friends. Get everybody excited. Yeah, that's the thing, Space. That's the reason why it's good that me and you don't care either. You know what I mean? Because I don't care about that stuff. Like, I did care, but I don't. Like, I paid this. You know what I mean? Like, they supporting this game for 3 years on Stadia, a very limited platform. Now having this available on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch, having it on 4 platforms. Like, they have to do more support than they're doing already. And if they don't support it to 3 years, that'll be crazy. I'm expecting it at least to be 18 months. You know what I mean? Especially make people pay $20. But at the end of the day, just ruling it while it's active. I mean, I ruled Mario 35 as long as I did. If we would have been streamers then and we would have had everything up, then you guys would have saw me do the same thing with Mario 35. So, not stressed. Have the Nintendo World Championships to look forward to. We know that Nintendo is going to support that. So, like, whatever you see as far as the fervorous excitement that we're showing here at the Vid-Bits and stuff, and what we're doing with the game and everything, just take this whole excitement and vehicle and apply it towards the Nintendo World Championships. And talking about Mario, Mario 2, Mario 3, Mario The Lost Levels, Metroid, Ice Climber, Excitebike, Donkey Kong, Zelda, Zelda 2, Kid Icarus, Balloon Fight, and Kirby Adventure, and doing those in time attacks and leaderboard style, time attacks and score attack type stuff. Where you get to lock yourself in as the best in the world every 7 days. That's what we'll be focusing on starting July 18th moving forward. We're already focusing on it now. We've already got 8 hours worth of video in the can, 4 different episodes. 2 that's practicing some of the stuff through Mario Remix, and then 2 of them where I'm just going through Mario 1, 2, and 3 and doing speedrun tech. So that's just now happened in the last couple of days. Already focusing and changing gears. So we have contingency plans. You know, the Nintendo World Championships are something that's near and dear to our hearts. It's the 4th one, so if that's the beautiful number 4. It's also 7 years since the last one, so that's that beautiful number 7. So we're gonna, 4/7's also July 4th, which is 7/4 is also July 4th, which is at the end of this target. Again, I'm into numerology. Don't read too much into it. I just think it's fun to throw numbers around. But I'm telling you guys, we're gonna do great things with the Nintendo World Championships 2024, and I'm excited to see where that goes. So. I'm not worried about people that are worried. I'm worried about staying in our own lane. And it just seems like every single time that we get too worried and get too many plans, we break the game again. Get a kill screen. Get another kill screen. Show everybody's kill screen. Get everybody's kill screen fixed except for ours. You know, that kind of stuff. So we're just going to stay in our lane and be crazy Pac-maniacs and just go for this, what we can control, which is 5,000 wins. And so say tomorrow, it wipes my wins. Then I'll still just look on my server and I'll just throw up a pic of the last time it showed me how many wins I got, and I just start over until I still hit 5,000. I'm still going to do it. Still gonna do it by 4th of July, and then it's gonna be done. Like, maybe by then Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated will be like, yes, you're crazy, that was an awesome public sponsorship attempt, and we love that you did all of it, and we're gonna give you the bag, and then we can continue to move on getting the things that I need, like food and shelter and all that fun stuff, and get the lab going on and everything else, and get things stable for our health and everything, and then be able to start doing some amazing things. And if not, I'm still going to keep doing the most I can every single day with my son, because we have an amazing chemistry together, and we do an amazing things as this father-son duo in YouTube gaming that just tries to be a little bit different than everybody else. So, but damn if it's just not crazy that, like, when it comes to Pac-Man, and it just seemed like you can watch my first impressions. I wasn't even going to compete in rank. And then all of a sudden I was just like, wow, I think that I could actually do this. Especially since it was competing against predominantly bots before I knew that's what it was. But yeah, there is 3,600 of us that are playing this game or have played it since launch, and I do see new faces pop up all the time. And if the right circumstances can be attained, we can get some groundswell on this, and it doesn't have to be that the game hits Game Pass and stuff. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like we have to take. The world is predominantly negative. You have to hack it. So we have to find a way to take the negative and turn it into a positive. Every single negative experience that you're given in your life is an opportunity for you to not be bored and to learn how to change your life for the better, but instead we usually just bitch at it, we don't grab it by the balls, and we just get pissed at whatever happened. So, what do you see? Every single time that this has happened, I'm just like, okay, this time I'm going to reroute. Okay, this time I'm going to reroute. And whenever I couldn't figure it out immediately, then the game gave me time, or life gave me time to take a step away to figure it out. So, in this case, I'm rerouting. I'm going to reroute to 5,000 wins. I think that before that happens, I'm definitely going to still get #1 in the world again, and if not, by that time I'm going to get crashed again, and it's going to be the point where the community is going to rally, and I'll just become just this legendary hero in the Pac-Man community, where that's fine. That's enough for me anyways. I mean, I'm also already the guy that quit 2 jobs to play Pac-Man professionally, and then instantly got screwed over when the company decides that they want to just take my score away. So, which, you know, they didn't do it on purpose. They didn't do it. It just happens. Space says, "Oh yeah, I remember Mario 35. Nintendo stole that idea from a person. Not sure if the fan game is still around. Maybe that's why it went away. It definitely was a fun concept. I was really great at it. I mean, amazing. Top S tier, top in the world, you know. I just didn't have a streaming setup to be able to tape it, and I wish I would have, if anything else, so I could remember how good I was at it and, you know, some of the cool play that I did, because they just decided to take that away from us. But as you saw, that's 18 wins in an hour and a half. That's about how long it takes when you don't face any real people. That's what we call a pack snack around here. 18 wins in an hour and a half. And yeah, that's how you do it. 17 wins, so it'll be one more. So yeah, once you count how long I stopped. Sorry, but yeah, one more win and it'll be 18 wins in an hour and a half. And you face real people. It does change that up, which is fine. Leo, we stream every single day. Every day we have, every day. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Oh yeah, I watch lots of shows. I'm watching Rocky and Bullwinkle right now. I watch lots and lots of shows. I like to watch shows in the background just to keep me, you know, like occupied while I'm able just to veg out, playing a game or whatever. Probably backlogged. Look at that. Why? Well, that was just luck. Backlogged so many hours worth of shows. But I've been not trying to watch anything streaming because I don't want it to like mess up the bandwidth of the stream. So I'm not trying to stream any shows. So I'm just trying to watch stuff I have on DVD. DVD movies. There's even Blu-rays. Sometimes they'll just pull off your streaming or whatever because they want to access these features and shit. I'm just trying to like watch movies and series and cartoon series and stuff in the background. You know, Angry Beavers and Ren and Stimpy and, you know, stuff like that. Classic shows like Batman and Get Smart and stuff like that. Word. Leo says, me and my dad are on the last episode of Era, but he's watching it on DVD and I'm watching on Netflix, and today he's coming home so we can watch the last one together. That's awesome. That's so wholesome, Leo. That's so cool, dude. Love to hear it. Love to hear that.